That was Donnell Jones, You Know What's Up. I remember years ago, a couple of decades ago now, when Aaliyah passed on, there was a great radio show in New York, and it was called Star and Buck Wild. And one of the radio hosts, I'm not sure which one, it was either Star or Buck Wild, did a joke about Aaliyah dying, and all hell broke loose. He was fired. I don't know if he's ever been in radio again. I remember when Gayle King asked Lisa Leslie a question about Kobe Bryant having to do with the rape situation. Everybody went crazy. I myself thought it was out of pocket. Snoop went crazy. It was a lot of people. She was getting death threats. I remember when a comic named Ari Shaffir did a Kobe Bryant joke at the Laugh Factory. I remember everybody went crazy, and he got death threats and they ran him off. It's very interesting to me. Now, I can't tell you what would happen. I just can tell you what did. I remember when Kevin Samuels passed on. I remember all of the memes and all of the indifference. And I remember speaking and talking about how I thought that was inappropriate. I remember when the young black man, Obaselium, I think the young man who was killed by the fans only model, the blonde woman, who basically cut him to ribbons. And I remember the indifference and the laughs and the jokes. I don't think that you can be human if you can only have sympathy for people you like or respect. I don't think that it is human to laugh at people who you think are beneath you or different than you or whatever. I mean, even the Queen, I don't know what she's done. I never served under the monarchy, but it's interesting to hear people talking. We're not gonna celebrate our president. Well, if you lived in Ireland or the Virgin Islands or Asia or Africa, that you did most likely function under the monarchy. But if you live in Indiana, you talking dumb. Britain hasn't been in power here for a couple hundred years. Damn, cursive, you can't even write in cursive. You're just saying things just to say it. Now, the monarchy has had our problems. I think they've been responsible for some of the cruelest things that have happened in human history. But you know what also happened? That woman died. And whatever it is that she did or didn't do, her race is over. And if you can only muster up compassion when you like the person or you respect the person or you have an affinity for that person, I don't think that's very human. You don't have to know or respect or like with somebody. But I tell you what, the one thing that we all will go through, irrespective of station in life, rich, poor, young, old, handsome, ugly, fat, skinny, we all will die. And we'll all leave somebody in our wake. And they will be either left with our great memories or bad ones. And one of the things I always think is that I wouldn't want to further add to that pain. I get jokes. I tell them all the time. I understand them. But there was abject cruelty in it, almost a celebration of it. I get telling jokes about irony. Whatever that woman did, and I'm sure she did a lot, her race is over. And whatever she did, she's paying for right now. Whatever she did, whatever life she lived, whatever things she stored up, that she's more than paying for it right now. It is over. That goes for Kevin Samuels or David Arnold or Kobe Bryant or me or you when it happens for us. And I think that it's just abjectly cruel to celebrate, to think it's funny. I think that it's cruel because you got to realize, and I'm sure you all do, that people have people that love them, regardless of what I think about them. I have a producer right now with somebody who I have vehemently dislike. He turns the mic off because there's a tendency for me to say something, and that would be wrong. Our mother said it best: if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. You don't have to like somebody. You don't have to respect them. You don't have to understand them. You have to scrounge up the modicum of human decency where you can go, at least somebody loved them. So I'm gonna give them deference. I know what it's like to lose somebody, and I'm sure a lot of you do too. Know what it's like to lose somebody, but you can't get upset when it happens to somebody you love and not have a modicum of respect for somebody that it happens to that you don't. That's a little note we got from the GED section. It's the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.